What's good, y'all? What's up, winners? Welcome back to the Winner Circle, y'all. Today's video is going to be super informative, very helpful for you all, and I'm excited to dive in. But before we get into all of that, if you are new here, do what you got to do to join the Winner Circle. Be a part of this Winner Circle. Whatever platform you're watching this on, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, do what you got to do to be solidified in this Winner Circle, okay? If you've been rocking with me, y'all already know what time it is. I love y'all so much. We is locked in, and I appreciate all of you guys, okay? But this video is going to be I'm going to give you 9 signs that you guys are a part of the 1% that have the highest vibration on this planet, okay? Because the bottom line is, it'd be a lot of people walking around talking about good vibes, high vibes, no bad vibes whole time. They be the bad vibe. You'd be like, it be the main ones running around talking about good vibes only. They be the ones that's the negative vibe. Leave me a comment in the comment section if you know what I'm talking about. The main ones running around talking about good vibes only, good things. They be the main ones who's the negative vibe, who's the buzzkill, who operate in such negativity, who operate in such pessimistic mindsets. And I find that to be like that because nowadays, especially on social media, it's almost like being awake. And I hate using the term woke and wake because it's like a trend, you know, being woke, vibing high, manifestation. It's like a trend for some people. And this is not a trend. Being in high vibrations, knowing who you are, and embarking on spirituality, it is not a trend. It's a lifestyle, and it's something that you embody. It's not like an accessory that you take off and put on the shelf and pick back up tomorrow when you're ready to be a good vibing person. That's not what it is. And you can always tell. You can always tell somebody, you can always tell if somebody is vibing high. Why? How do they treat you? How are they treating themselves? You can always tell if somebody is vibing high, the language that they speak about themselves. You can tell because when you vibing high and that means you've done the inner work. You've gone within. You're being intentional about how you maneuver in life. And a clear sign that somebody is not vibing high is the language that they speak about themselves. They're negative. And you already know when you vibing high, you are intentional about being positive. If somebody is always negative, and I ain't saying you ain't gonna have no ups and downs, but the negative people, they haven't done the work. Therefore, you're not really embracing spirituality. You not really vibing high. You don't even know what all this means, okay? But I'm about to break it down, y'all. I'm about to give you 9 signs that you are a part of the 1% that are vibing high. But let's talk about what really vibing high is before we get into these 9 signs, y'all. This might be a little bit of a lengthy video. Bear with me as I take my time, drink my water, because y'all already know I'll be on the phone, I'll be on this camera, be talking a lot, and I get parched. Okay, so we're gonna take our time and we're gonna smooth this thing on out. Okay, but vibing high it's a state of being, it's a state of mind. People who are vibing high, they're intentional about being more positive. They're intentional about how where they invest their energy at. They're intentional about living a better quality of life. They're intentional about how they perceive life. And that's that people who are vibing high, they tend to be a master at being an alchemist. You could take something negative that happens to you and turn it into a positive. You could take a negative situation and see the beauty inside the negative situation. You can see something that might shake the average person up, and you know how to alchemize that negativity and turn it into positivity and say, okay, what is this doing for me? How is this working for me? And you know that things are not happening to you, they're happening for you. You know that there's lessons in every L. A L don't stand for a loss, it stands for a lesson. You know that there's something that's shaping you and molding you. This is how you know you vibe and high, because you turn every situation into something positive. You become a master alchemist, and maybe I'll do a video about that. A master alchemist when you are in high vibrations. People who are vibing high, they tend to have better emotional control. They tend to be more grounded and centered within themselves. They tend to be more confident in themselves. They know that they are the source of their own happiness, and so therefore they're able to bring more happiness and joy to the environments that they enter into. This is the definition of people who are vibing high. You are in high vibrations. If there was levels to this, you're on a 10, and the lower the numbers go, the lower the numbers go, the lower your vibration, the lower vibrations that you're operating in. So let's get into these 9 signs, okay? Now that we done cleared up what vibing high is. And again, the people who run around, good vibes is good. No, it's not something that has to be said or announced. It's not something that you have to, if the Queen of England walked in, she doesn't say, I'm the Queen of England. She doesn't announce herself. Her aura presents herself. And people automatically know, okay, something is different about this one. She must be a queen. So anytime you vibe and high, it's not something that you have to announce, talk about. It doesn't announce itself. It's something that presents itself, and it presents itself in a way where it's irresistible. It presents itself in a way where people cannot deny that you are different, that you are set apart. It presents itself in a way where it's so magnetic and powerful. People have no choice but to know that there's something different about you. If you know what I'm talking about, leave me a comment in the comment section, okay? Because there's only literally 1% of people. And 1% is a lot because, I mean, not a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it doesn't mean that there's only a few people. 1% is a huge amount in comparison to, it's just not a lot of people, okay? It's a large amount, but it's not a large amount, okay? So if you're a part of that 1%, you're going to find out today. And let me know what resonates with you. Talk to me in the comment section. I want to know who you are. I want to know what you're experiencing. I want to know what you go through in life. And I want to know how you handle these things. And you guys talk amongst each other. Communicate with each other. We are all winners here, and we're all supporting each other. And on this spiritual journey, on this personal growth and development journey, we need love. We need support. We need community. We need people to remind us of who we are, okay, y'all? But let's get right into it. This is about to be good. Oh, it's loaded. It's packed with information, y'all. Packed with knowledge, okay? And the first sign that you are part of the 1% that are really vibing high, and I'm talking really vibing high. You're not just walking around saying it. You are really living this life. You really about that life. You are really committed to living a better quality of life, and it becomes a lifestyle and not something that you're just doing, is people stare at you, okay? And when you are vibing high, it's because you are so magnetic. You radiate love. You radiate joy. You radiate freedom. And freedom is something that people don't know how to touch. They don't know how to get. Nowadays, people are so tired. They're working 9 to 5s. They're working double time. They're working overtime. They're working on the weekends. And so when you begin to vibe high, it doesn't matter what's going on in your physical world, because you find that inner peace. You start to radiate love and freedom. You become free. You become a free spirit within yourself, and people can notice that. People look at you like there's something about that person. And it ain't always your looks, but 10 times out of 10, when you start to do the inner work and you start to elevate yourself on the inside, it's going to manifest on the outside. You're going to start looking better and better and better. Comment in the comment section if you find yourself looking real good nowadays. If you find yourself, you looking in the mirror, you like, yeah, you that one. You looking real kind of juicy. You looking real scrumptious, scrumdiddly-umptious, and you start to flatter yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. You are starting to loathe, you're starting to loathe and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Your labor is, and it's not hard, it's not physical work, it's all mental work. It's all inner work, it's all spiritual work. So if you find yourself looking better and better and better and better and better, you're doing something right, baby. But other people are noticing, and this is why they're staring at you. People are noticing the change in you. People are noticing that you're set apart. People are noticing this aura around you, and it's just so magnetic. And some people can't put their finger on it. So they have no choice but to stare. So I always knew who I was, like at a very young age. I didn't know how to put it into words, but I knew I was her. I knew I was that one at a very, very young age. Okay. So I used to get upset, like we would be in the store or the mall. It'd be my mom and my sister, doing girl stuff, a little shopping, going to get our nails done or something, get a little fingernail polish or something, going to the movies together. And I used to get irritated, like, they're rude, Mom. They keep staring. And my mom, love my mama, being the wise woman that she is, she sat me down and said, Ebony, stop being upset when people stare at you. She said, they're staring at you because of your eyes. They're staring at you because you're so pretty. They're staring at you because they used to call me Smiley. That I done told y'all my nickname. I wasn't even, God, I wasn't even trying to do all that. It just came out. Well, my family used to call me Smiley because I used to walk around with a permanent smile, vibing high without even trying, vibing high. And they used to call me Smiley. And my mom used to say, Ebony, you have this beautiful smile on your face all the time, and it's drawing people in. And I used to get upset. People used to walk by. It's like, they used to, when I was younger, when I was born, I had blue eyes, and then they kind of went gray. And now they're kind of green, gray, hazel. They all over the dang place, okay? They just be switching up, okay? But she used to say, Ebony, they love your eyes. And people used to walk up to my mom like, oh my God, she's so pretty. Look at your baby girl. And I used to be looking at them like, and they used to be like, can I, give her a handshake? Can I give her They used to ask me to give them a high five. And I used to be irritated, like, don't touch me. Like, Mom, they're trying to touch me. I used to get so upset. And my mom just sat me down and broke it down one day, like, Ebony, you have all of these qualities that people really love. So don't get mad at them. They're admiring you. They adore you. And that was groundbreaking for me. It changed my perspective on why people stare. So if you find people staring at you, yes, it can come off as rude and, could kind of be kind of creepish a little bit or bothersome to you. But just know that you embody something that they admire. You embody something that they probably don't see in themselves. You embody something that they probably are striving to reach, striving to touch, striving to get, and they just can't figure out how or why. They don't even know what's going on with you. They just know that there's something outstanding about you, okay? There's something outstanding about you, so this is why they're staring at you. So don't get upset, y'all. Don't get upset, y'all. Don't get too hot and bothered. Just appreciate the fact that people are admiring you. And that's a beautiful thing. As long as people ain't disrespecting you, creeping you, or crossing no boundaries, it is okay. My favorite thing, I be laughing at people. Have you ever been like sitting at a bar or a restaurant or just out anywhere, sitting down somewhere, and you see somebody staring at you? And they staring at you. They keep doing it in a quick way, or they might pull one of these. Like they looking at you, you sitting right here, over here in the corner, and they might act like they turning around to look at something, just to get a glance at you, and then they turn back around. You're not looking at nothing back there. You're turning around so you can get a glance at me. You're glancing at me when you turn around, and you acting like you busy over here, and then now you're glancing at me when you turn back around. Let me know in the comment section if y'all know what I'm talking about. I'll be looking at people like just say hi, just wave to me. But they be acting like they looking at something off in the abyss, or staring at something off back there, just so they can turn their head and get a glance at you, just so they can turn their head and get that last visual of you without just honing in and staring at you. That part is so funny. It just kills me when people do stuff like that. But that lets you know there's something going on with you. There's something about you that they want to know, that they want to touch, they want to smell, they want to see. They want to see you, baby. You're part of the Winner Circle. I know people want to see you. I know for a fact that all of these signs are going to resonate with you guys. But when you see people doing that, they trying to get another glance. Let them breaking necks, baby. You know how they be saying breaking ankles in basketball, breaking ankles. You out here breaking necks, y'all. Because I know when I step on the scene, I be breaking necks. So you breaking necks, and that's okay. It's a beautiful thing, okay? As long as boundaries are set, people are being respectful of you, embrace it, embody it, because you that one. Comment in the comment section, I'm that one. Affirm it, y'all. Walk in your power. Know who you are. The second sign that you are part of the 1% that is vibing extremely high is kids cling to you. And having kids cling to you, like, you don't even understand. This is such a powerful and magnetic sign because kids are pure. They have pure hearts. They have pure imaginations. They have pure intentions. It's not until the ideas and the lifestyles and the belief systems of their parents and other peers around them starts to penetrate them that alter them, that starts to mold them and starts to shape them. But kids are born pure. They're just like a fresh sponge, and whatever environment they're in, they soak up all that information, soak up all that knowledge, soak up all that belief system, soak up all the way of life that they live. So if kids are clinging to you, they see the purity in you. They see the love in you. They see that you are honest. They see them high vibrations, baby. And they know that they like, you're almost as pure as when they were born. You're not far from that. So they can sense that, and they're like, like she one of us. Like we're kids and we're pure. We have good intentions. She's one of us. He's one of us. They can feel when you have good intentions. They could feel they could feel the graciousness coming off of you. They could feel the light featherness coming off of you. They could feel the love coming off of you. And you don't even have to say nothing. They just come to you. They just cling to you. You might, might be out somewhere and kids might look at you while you walk by, or, they might point at you, or if you're in a place where they're playing, they might come to you, what's your name? And all playful and giddy. When you're vibing high. Remember how we talked about in the beginning what vibing high is? Being happy, being emotionally stable, being secure, being intentional about enjoying your life and living a healthy quality of life. They can sense that because them too are at their purest state. So it's a match. You guys are on the same vibration. So if you're on the same vibration as children live such a stress-free life, okay? And that, again, that goes into you knowing how to be an alchemist, changing negativity into positivity. They live such a stress-free life, and because you're alchemizing energy, it releases the stress from you. So now you're in alignment with children, okay? You and children are on the same vibration if children are clinging to you, if children want to be by you, if children want to climb on you and play with you. And it can be a little bit annoying because you're like, hold on, okay, enough. They're like animals. You feed a stray animal, they gonna keep coming back. That's how them kids be. At least definitely in my experience. As soon as you play with them and acknowledge them, they're not going away. They not going away. They be looking at me like, girl, take me home now. I'm going with you now, today. And they just want to climb you like a jungle gym. They just want to be all over you. It is a beautiful blessing when children, the most purest things on this earth, recognize that purity inside of you. And sometimes they might just stare at you and look at you in awe like, it's a beautiful thing, you guys. So if children are clinging to you, children are coming to you, children feel safe around you, children want to be in your presence, children love coming to your home, children love going on outings with you, you vibing high, baby. You definitely part of that 1% that are vibing the highest on this earth, okay? Because let's be real, y'all. Negativity is at an all-time high. Pessimism, being pessimistic. Pessimism. Did I make that up? I don't know. Being pessimistic is at an all-time high. Complaining is at an all-time high. Everything negative is just at an all-time high. There's more people in that negative low vibrations than there is in that high vibrations. And kids are going to recognize that out the gate. It's not something that you have to do, explain, or try to do. It's just who you are. And if they're drawn to you, baby, you definitely part of that 1%, okay? Number 3, animals, especially wild animals. If animals feel safe around you and animals just love you and they don't mind coming to you, I mean all animals, but especially wild animals. I have a thing with deer. God communicates with me through deer often. I could go anywhere and random deer will come up to me. Like, I be feeling like Cinderella because I can literally feed deer out of my hand, wild ones. I think I posted some videos, not on YouTube, but on my Instagram and my Facebook page. Literally flocks of deer around me. I think I was living in Colorado and I was going on a hike, and there's some deer in the area, 1 or 2, and normally they're kind of domesticated, so they don't get too scared, but they don't be messing with people. They don't get too close. I was out there meditating, sitting on a rock. The weather was beautiful. And I opened my eyes and literally it was, okay, I don't want to say hundreds. I want to say at least 25 to 30 deer around me. And at first I got shook because I was like, oh my God, it was overwhelming. But the hair was standing on the back of my neck. And then instantly I relaxed like, no, you vibing high, baby. And they feel safe around you. And they were all just staring at me, looking at me like, who is that? What is she doing? And it was inching closer towards me. Listen, if wild animals are coming to you, if animals feel safe around you, if animals just can be themselves around you, not be on guard, and they just love you, you might go to somebody's house and they be like, excuse my dog. My dog is not really a people person. They don't really mess with nobody. It won't bite you, but just excuse them. They don't rock with people like that if you're not our family. But then the dogs start rocking with you like that, start coming by you, sitting by you, rubbing their head on you, licking you. And your friend might be like, they never done that. They usually don't like people. You that 1%, baby. Tell them, I'm that 1%. I'm that one. You that 1%. If animals are going out of their way to acknowledge you and befriend you and loathe on you and lick on you and love on you, they can feel that energy. Animals are pure. Animals ain't out here swindling and conniving. They're not doing all that weird stuff. Animals are pure at heart. They are naturally vibing high. They naturally love. They naturally want to provide for their families and their pack. They naturally vibe high. So if you find yourself being around a bunch of animals and they love you, especially wild animals. And the reason why I say wild animals, because wild animals are typically not domesticated. They're not used to always being around people. They're not used to always people touching them. They're just used to the wildlife. They're just used to, their other kind. They're used to other animals. So when they see people, typically they run, or they don't get too close, or they might stare, stop, look at you for a second, and then prance off somewhere. So that's why I say especially wild animals, because they're not domesticated. So if you got those animals who are not domesticated coming to you, they're drawn to you. They can feel those vibrations off of you. They feel the pureness off of you. They feel the love. Okay, you guys? If you got them animals, especially wild ones coming towards you, yeah, baby, you that one. You part of the 1%, okay? You that one. Number 4, y'all. We on number 4? Yeah, we on number 4. Number 4, you guys, strangers. They want to tell you their life story, okay? And listen, sometimes you might be like, man, this random stranger just came up to me and had diarrhea of the mouth. And they just be talking and talking and talking. And sometimes you just be like, I just want to enjoy myself. I just wanted to be in my own world. I just wanted to do my own thing. Like, can you go away? Sometimes it could be a bit of annoying. But if you find that random strangers, they might come up to you like at a restaurant or at a bar or in the mall or any place or whatever. Or you might get into an Uber or something. Next thing you know, the Uber driver is all confessing to you, and it turns into a confessional session or a coaching session if you're a coach like me. If you ain't booked a session with me, book a session with me. You missing out, y'all. I'm telling you, the sessions be lit. And if you have booked a session with me, whatever platform you watching this on, leave a comment in the comment section and let them know how good these sessions be. Ooh, they so juicy. They wholesome, okay, y'all? They be so good. Let people know in the comment section if you booked a session with me so they can understand the greatness of these sessions, okay? But anyways, if strangers are pouring their life stories out to you and just telling you their secrets, telling you what they've been going through, telling you about their relationship, telling you about their struggles, they feel safe. They feel like it's a safe place for them to get positive feedback with no judgment. They don't even know you. They can't even explain why they're telling you. They just feel, they feel led to just confess. That's that aura, baby. You that one. You bring truth to the environment. You that one. So they want to confess to you. They want to tell you what they're going through. They want to tell you what their experience is. Not that they intended on it. And they might be somebody who introverted who don't even really talk to people like that. But it would, because you're so magnetizing, you're such a magnet, it just pulls it out of people and they feel safe to do so. That is a beautiful blessing, y'all. It's a beautiful blessing when people feel safe with their telling you their information. People feel safe. Oh, I'm spitting all over the paper. People feel safe. Do y'all see me spitting that way? People feel safe telling you their information. Because not everybody feels safe with people. Have friends and family members that they don't even share their secrets with. Okay, people have close friends and family members that they don't even share all of their secrets with. So if a stranger is sharing their most deepest, darkest secrets with you, baby, you that one. Again, in the comment section, I'm that one. Okay, you that one. That's just the bottom line. And yes, again, sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming. You be like, there's been plenty of times, I travel a lot, y'all. So I'll be traveling, I'll be in an Uber or something, or I'm going to pick up a rental car, and I just be like, I just want to be on my way. I don't want to sit here and sign at Hertz Rental, and now the receptionist or the lady or the guy giving me the car is telling me their life story, and I'm like, I'm on a time crunch. I just got off this flight. I'm trying to leave the airport. Just give me the car. Just give me the car. Like, just give it a car. But they just want to confess. And you bring such lightheartedness to the environment, and they have no choice but to just lay it all out there on the table. You that one, baby. You find yourself in confessionals? You find yourself in confessionals a lot? You that one. You part of the 1% that's vibing high, you guys. Number 5. You shift the energy, the atmosphere in any environment, any room, any building that you walk in, period. If you walk into a building and all eyes is on you, like Tupac said, all eyes on me. If you walk into the building and all eyes is on you, you that one. If you walk into the building and all of a sudden, you might be sitting at the bar or something and the music is on, ain't nobody dancing, you get your drink or whatever, then you start dancing, then other people start dancing, you that one. If you're sitting down somewhere and it's kind of empty around you, and the next thing you know, people start flocking closer and closer towards you, it's filling up the environment, and you be like, dang, like I was just chilling. Why do you have to come sit right directly next to me? There's so many tables, so many seats, they have to come sit right next to me. You're magnetizing, you're drawing people in. People want to know who you are. They want to see who you are. Same situation with people who are staring at you in public places. When you shift the atmosphere and people start coming towards you, you might even be at like a lounge or something, and people walk up to you like, hi, what's your name? How are you? Do you come here often? And they just start opening up conversations with you. They start asking you what you do for a living, start telling you how beautiful you are, how handsome you are. You that one. You that one. And you might be a little shy, like, oh, thanks, you you calling me beautiful, calling me handsome. Thank you. I appreciate it. You that one, baby. You that one. You're not doing anything extra or different. You're not doing all the charades to draw attention. It's just naturally coming to you. It's just naturally happening to you. Everybody in the building is looking at you. Everybody in the building is wondering who you are. Everybody in the environment is wondering what's going on with that person. There's something about that person. Or you might have people come up to you and say, you look familiar to me. And you'd be like, oh, do I? Like, and you know good dang well you don't know these people. You ain't never seen these people a day in your life. I mean, if you somebody like me, you might be on camera a lot or something. But outside of that, you might not know these people. It's because there's familiarity with you. There's energy that they felt before, that they've experienced before, but they can't put their finger on it. They're like, her energy is very familiar. His vibes is very familiar. Like, I feel like I know him. I feel like that's because it's bringing familiarity back to that natural state of who they are. Vibing high vibrations, being healed. You bringing that out of them. And they don't understand what it is, but they just looking at you like, you look so familiar. Have we met before? No, you haven't met me before, baby. But you felt this energy before. That's what it is, this energy. Or you might be having people coming up to you and they just want to take you home. Listen, when you shift in environments, people literally will want to take you home. People will literally start coming in front of you doing tricks and look at me. Let me show you what I can do. And let me show you where I work. And let me show you how I hit the gym. And let me show you this. It's like they're auditioning for you without the audition. They just want to show you what they can do to you, what they can do for you. They want to take you home. They want to help you. They want to serve you. They want to gift you stuff. They want to open doors. That's you shifting the environment. Anytime you walk into an environment and it's all eyes on you, people are coming to you, people are doing tricks in front of you to show you how great they are, you have completely shifted the environment into you, into who you are. It doesn't matter what's going on. When you're a part of that 1 percentile, you can literally walk into a almost gunfight. And if you walk into that environment, the environment is going to switch in accordance to how you feel. You can stop a gunfight. The gunfight won't happen because you're there. That's how powerful it is to be vibing high. That's how powerful it is to be in tune with yourself and your own energy and knowing who you are. And again, that's that alchemist. You can literally walk into two people arguing, ready to fight, and your presence alone will dead it. That's because you shift environments, you shift atmospheres. You're part of that 1 percentile. Let me know in the comment section if you be shifting environments, y'all. Number 6, y'all. You irritate toxic people because you are so authentic. And toxic people, they can't stand it. They want to know how come you're not fake. They want to know how come you're not gossiping. They want to know how come you're not a liar. They want to know how come you're not sleeping with They want to know why you're not scandalous and sleeping with people's boyfriends and stuff, okay? They want to know. You will literally have Let me tell y'all a little story. I done been around toxic people to where they literally will lie on me about doing something with me or with me because they know that they can never have the chance to. You will literally have people's demons flustered that you not the way that that they want you to be, that you not like them. You're not toxic and trashy. You have morals. You have standards. You have integrity. You have integrity. So when you're around toxic people, it irritates them. How are you so pure? How are you so 100? How? That's what they want to know. You irritate people who are toxic because you're so authentic, because you're so real, because you always keep it a stack. Let me know in the comment section if you always keep it a stack with people. Do you always keep it a stack? They want to know why. Because they can't figure it out. Why? Because they faking the funk. They trying to keep up with the Joneses. They out here lying, swindling, manipulating, cheating. They doing everything they can. But when you vibing high, you stay solid. And they want to know how you solid. It don't matter what's coming against you. It don't matter what you got going on. It don't matter what how you feel for the day. Your character remains solid. Comment in the comment section if you solid. I know I'm a solid individual. And you are part of the winner circle, you solid. You keep it a stack. You solid. People want to know how you doing that. When you solid and you vibing high, you irritate toxic people, because toxicity and genuinity they don't exist in the same environment. They can't thrive together. And again, when you vibing high, you're part of that 1 percentile. You bring truth to the environment. So guess what? Masks gotta come off. Fakeness gotta fall off. Let me know in the comment section if you bring truth to the environment and you make people's masks come off. And it scares the heebie-jeebies out of them because they can't be fake in front of you. They gotta come to you real or not at all. And they know it. You solid, man. You solid. So you're going to irritate toxic people's demons. It's gonna piss them off because they can't be fake in front of you. You too real. Man, you're a part of the winner circle. The winner circle, you got to be a real one. Comment in the comment section, I'm a real one. I'm a realist. This is real as it's gonna get, okay? You irritate people's demons. Number 7, y'all. People envy you. They're jealous of you. And you don't even really know why. I mean, you know why. You know because you're shining so bright. But in your mind, it gets exhausting. It gets tiring because it's like, if you would only just give me a chance, if they would only just give you a chance, they would see that you're so loving, you're so sweet, you're so kind, you're so honest, you're so solid, you're such a wonderful human being, a wonderful individual. If they just gave you a chance and got to know you, they would see that they would want you around. But I'm here to tell you, that's part of the reason why they don't want you around. That's part of the reason why they are jealous. Because y'all, jealousy is hate and love at the same time. They love the vibe that you give them. They love the energy that you give them. They love the love that you give them. They love the energy that you bring to the environment, but they hate that it's not them. They hate that they cannot match you on that energy. They hate that they cannot be like you and be so genuine and be so authentic like you. They hate that part, but they love everything about you. They really do. They believe me when I tell you, they really do. They love that character, but they upset that it's not them. And it's not them because they ain't done the inner work. It's inner work. It's mental work. They hate the fact, and people don't know how. People be like, oh, I'm healed. No, you're not. Because if you was healed, you wouldn't be behaving in such toxic ways. That's a clear indication when you know somebody healed or not. How are they behaving? Because when you healed, you're not toxic. When you healed, you're not running around talking about, I don't trust niggas, I don't trust bitch. You're not doing that. When you healed, you're not running around talking about, I got trust issues. You're not doing that. When you're healed and have done the inner work and raised your vibrations and vibing high, you are purposefully spreading love because you love yourself, because you've done the work. You're not blaming other people for your problems. You're not blaming other people for how you feel. You take full responsibility, full accountability for how you feel. Comment in the comment section if you take full responsibility for your life. Maturity. You part of the 1 percentile. You are part of that 1%. If you take full responsibility for your life, you got out of the blame factor, Well, I'm this way because my mom and then my dad and then they didn't give me generational wealth, and my ex did this to me, so now I got trust issues and da 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 da. No. You take full responsibility for your life. You're not pointing the finger to nobody. You're not walking around pointing the finger at nobody. You take full responsibility. You're part of that 1%, y'all. You really are. And you should be very proud of yourself, because it is so easy for people to not take accountability for themselves and responsibility and point the finger. And 90% of this world do that. Most of the people in the world blame everybody else for their problems, the situations and circumstances that they're in. The biggest flex that you could ever have is taking accountability for your own life and changing your own life. Because when you own something and you take responsibility for it and you own it, now you can change it. You cannot change nothing that you don't own. You can't change nothing that you don't take responsibility for. You cannot change nothing that you're not taking ownership in. The moment you take full responsibility for your life, you can change it. And once you know that you can change it, you're raising your vibrations, because now you're changing your situations, you're changing your circumstances, you're changing your mindset. And when you do that, automatically your environment has to follow suit. Okay, y'all? Number 8, y'all, the 8th sign that you're a part of the 1% who is vibing the highest on this planet is you're tapped in with your spiritual gifts, okay? And spiritual gifts, your intuition is through the roof. You tapped into your psychic abilities. And let's talk about this psychic abilities, especially for these religious folks out here, okay? Because the word psychic has such a negative connotation, and people swindling people and playing on negative emotions and playing on their bank accounts, it just has a bad stigma. But the fact of the matter is, when you tapped in with God, when you plugged all the way in, your spiritual gifts start to manifest. Your spiritual gifts start to become potent. And if you're not tapped in, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. For the people who saying, nah, I don't know about being psychic, those are the people who are not tapped in. When you tapped in, you know, it don't matter what you title it. You don't got to title it psychic. You could just say intuitive, because that's all it is being your heightened intuition, heightened clairvoyance, heightened clear audio. That's all it is. Heightened clairsentience. That's all it is. All it is you hypersensitive and in tuned. You know what's going on in the environment. You know how to read people. You know when somebody messing with you. You know what the next person is going to do. You know when situations and things happens before they happen. It's because you tapped in. Why? Because you're growing spiritually. For the people, anybody who say, I don't believe in psychics, I don't believe in spiritual gifts, they not tapped in. They're not connected. You're not connected to God like you think you are. And for any religious folks who are like, no, in the Bible it says, you connected to religion. Religion is your God, not God. Religion is man-made. God is not. Period, point blank, I said what I said. You tapped into religion. Religion is your God, if that's how you think. People, the less you're connected, the more you think you don't have spiritual gifts. The more you connected and plugged in, you know for a fact you got spiritual gifts. You know you tapped in. You know for a fact that God talks to you. You know for a fact that God gives you signs and synchronicities. It could be through numbers. It could be through animals, like I was telling you with the deer. God always talks to me through deer. Everywhere I go. Even in a state where deer are not predominant, deer show up in my life. And as soon as I see it, okay, God. Okay. When you tapped in, because it's spiritual, it's not physical. When you tapped in, you know for a fact that your spiritual gifts start to grow. Your intuition gets clear as day. You start to trust yourself. You start to know that you know things before they happen. And it comes when you start doing that spiritual inner work. You vibing high, baby. You're part of that 1%, okay? Keep doing what you're doing, because it only gets better and better and better. I promise you. Y'all, the last sign, definitely not the least or whatever, number 9, that you are part of the 1% that is vibing the highest on this planet, is you attract broken people to heal them. You attract a lot of broken people. And yes, you know, the law of attraction states that like attracts like. And that's true when it comes to your inner being and how you live in the quality of life. That's very true. But on a healing level, because you've done the work, it is your duty, it is your obligation to heal other people. Okay? And let me elaborate on what I mean. I don't mean deplete yourself. I don't mean help any and everybody who bang in your line, in your inbox. I don't mean that. You don't got to heal everybody. But if you heal one person, if you plant one seed into one person, you see somebody doing bad, you see a friend doing bad, you see them sad, and you give them words of encouragement, you uplift them, you spread in positivity, you spread in love, you're healing people. It is your duty, it is your obligation, and it's a privilege. Because remember, you reap what you sow. And when you spread love, like I'm doing right now, love comes back to you. And you spread positivity and joy, it comes back to you. So it's an honor to be a healer. It's an honor to pour life into people. It's an honor to speak life into people. It's an honor to remind people of who they really are and remind them that they're sitting on their throne. It's an honor. It's a privilege, but it's a duty for you to heal other people. Now, don't get me wrong. If you need help managing that because you don't know how to set boundaries, because you ain't got to heal everybody, and everybody who call your phone, you ain't got to respond. But if you know that you're doing your due diligence to pour into this world and give back to this world and help the world go round, you're doing what you're supposed to do. And guess what? It's going to come back to you. It's like a boomerang. Whatever you reap, what you sow. Whatever you put out comes back to you. It's an honor. Take pleasure in it. You can expect good things to come back to you. Not that you're doing it just for good thing that comes back to you, but you can expect it. Why? Because it's the law. God already promised you. Expect it. When you expect good things to come to you, it's called the law of expectation. When you expect good things to happen to you, it happens. When you expect to be taken care of and provided for all the time because you know that you help making this world go round, that's what you deserve. Expect it. Live in expectation. Live in optimism. Be optimistic and expect great things to happen to you because you're a part of the Wonder Circle and you're doing wonderful things. Expect to be taken care of. Expect to live your best life. Expect to live a good quality of life because you're that one. I love y'all so much. Let me know what you thought about this video. I hope it was so informative. I hope that you guys all love this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what sign resonated with you. Let me know what you've been going through. I want to see your faces. I want to know who you are. I want to see those names. I want to start to get to know you guys a little bit more and communicate with you guys in the comment section. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you next time.